It seems like just 10 minutes ago I did this Instagram live and it was last Friday, so a week has gone amazingly quick here at Magic Millions 2025. I think we've bought close to a dozen horses. I think some amazing value. It's been a strong sale, especially for the ones we want, but Jim's record of buying good horses at the moment is unparalleled. It seems like we're getting winners every day, and of course last week we had 5 winners to go with the 5, 10, 6, 12, 15 the previous weeks. The stable's just going phenomenally well at the moment. So Swayship was a really good winner on Wednesday. I think he overcame the wet track. We had Punton at Maruya on Monday. It might only be Maruya, but he won by 4 lengths. He's a really promising horse. He showed a heap early on, and I think he's going to go on with it. He's really exciting. Disnick made it 3 in a row. He was dominant. Of course, the tipster who got him right, he's been a great supporter of him. It might be short. Here he is, Lobby.
Oh, Disnick, 3 in a row. Who would have thought? I wish he'd have been in this week too. He'd have made it 4 in a row.
Lobby, we've got to get through 22 runners over the next day, mate, so just trim it up a bit, right? We're not going to put you on a clock. We're going to put you close to it. Perfumist, 1 by 3. She's really, really promising. She stepped up to Saturday grade and was dominant. She's possibly going to run next Saturday. And Shalailed was huge. He won and won well. Of course, he's in the sprinter mode. Special mention too, Chingatore was a good second last Saturday at Ramwick. He's going to run this Saturday. Also, he's done hot too. I think it was my tip. He was just beaten. I actually thought he had won, but he won a super race. Star Deal was a great second, overcoming a wide gate in the super with the Magic Millions maiden. And Infatuation was very good for a good second for my racehorse. And she, of course, is running on Saturday. We had a couple of good trialers during the week. She's an A-lister in Springlee. In particular, we had jump outs this morning, so Luke has been really busy back home. Big hats off to Luke and the team back home. On a personal note, and to the lady behind the camera, I love you, Andrea. 16 years, and she got a beautiful gift. She said she wanted a gift. She has now got ownership of a beautiful I Am Invincible out of the aptly named Dirty Thoughts. So she's a really nice filly. I think she's nearly fully sold, but she's absolute quality. She's one of the standouts for us. So if you're interested at all, please get involved in her. I think I bought the best colt I've ever seen. The colt I really wanted, and the most I've ever spent on one. We paid $800,000 for an I'm Invincible colt out of Giza Goddess. I saw him at the farm. I said, Jim, I'm buying him. He agreed, my vet agreed. Lewis, who he's gone straight down to, said he's got a great attitude, and what a lovely horse. I think he's nearly fully sold. Most of them are nearly fully sold, so they've been really well subscribed. The Tessort, I think he's amazing value, $200,000. He's an absolute runner. Tessort's doing a super job as a young stallion. We've just now bought an Extreme Choice colt for $400,000. His stats are unparalleled. I think he's really good value, so you should have a good look at him. Right, anything to add?
I don't know. What can we add? Well,
how many more are we going to get today, Bjorn?
So just Lobby, have you got all these floats for the 22 runners organised?
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, we've got 23 runners over 2 days. Yeah, everything's organised. They're all planned, ready to go. I hope the ones are gone to Orange and where was the other place today? Newcastle.
Maruya, Wyong. Yeah. I can't keep up. Half of these places I don't even know. Mr. Logistics, here he is. Right, okay, Lobby, let's get into the runners. Today we'll let you kick off Orange. Race 2, Money Wheel, Carl's on.
Yeah, he's been good. He was probably a bit unlucky his last couple. He's Mr. Place Getter at the moment. Stallone beat him, and then he went back there last week and was a close second again. Looks an ideal race for him today. Just hopefully he can win one today rather than run a place. Right,
Newcastle, race 1, 2 runners, as can Pete. He tried really well last prep. It's probably been a little bit disappointing, so he's really going to have to jump back to what we saw early days. But definitely the pick is Gold Dane. She's trialled really well. She showed good speed. Olivia rides her with 3 kilos off, so she'll be able to put herself there comfortably. Great chance. We'll go to Saturday, Kembla Grange. Race 3, Unleashing, Lobby.
Yeah, Unleashing, yeah, good filly. Now she steps out a bit further in distance. The 1100 was far too short for her at Canterbury, but out to the 1300 tomorrow. Wet track won't worry her. Be very hard to beat.
And Chili Crab 2 in the maiden. She has taken a fair bit of time, but her last trial was really good. Olivia rides her too with 3 kilos off, so I think she's a really good each way chance. Big question mark is it's a really, really wet track. We've had plenty of rain in Sydney and a little bit expected in the Gold Coast, so that will be over the next 24 hours crucial in terms of what we do with multiple runners. But I think Chili Crab's a good chance, and unleashing in race 3, I think she'll be awfully hard to beat if she gets any luck, Lobby.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
She's a quality filly going on to better things. Right, we'll get straight in. Have we got any questions to break it up a bit?
We do have a few questions.
Okay, hi folks.
So, I'm interested to know the answer to this as well. George is asking, what did you think of Stallone last start?
Yeah, I thought he was still good, and we gave him 3 starts in quick fashion, and maybe he just wasn't quite at his best. He's gone straight for a break, and then we'll bring him back. He's still work in progress, but I think he's got a really... he's a lovely big horse. I think he's got a good future. So he'll definitely probably kick off in provincials last time, up into city grade, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to look for some better races. So he's come a long way in a short period of time. There weren't a lot of races outside Maria, so we're sort of forced to run him, and then maybe we're going to put him straight into the city. But he'll come back bigger and better for the experience.
Okay, and Group 1 Gaz is asking the Stanza Stark filly. Will she be a group winner?
Well, I hope so. She's by the right stallion Prasseur, and that gives us a big chance. And even from these sales, we've got a lot of proven size. I think Derby have bought a lovely Prasseur that's possibly going to come to us. So excited about that. But she was one of the standouts from the Ready to Run sale, and of course the standout that we bought last year for similar sort of money was none other than Perfumist, who was dominant on Saturday, and I think she's going to step up to group class. So hopefully, if we were right last year, we're on the right path, and if we are, she's going to be a really good filly. She's got the quality filly anyway.
And someone's asking if Big Papa looks promising.
Yeah, he had a jump out today, so I think he went okay. I'm yet to really go through it. Of course, it was a wet track, but it's of course he was bought out of New Zealand, which is the next sale on the road, and he's a nice big horse, so we'll just see sort of how he comes through. Obviously step into a trial and we'll get more of an idea.
Okay, fantastic. We've got some more questions coming through, but we can answer those a little bit later. Do you want to roll on with the runners?
Right, so let's go to Wyong. 9 runners. We'll try and keep it short. 8 at the Gold Coast. And look, you can see him thoroughly well organised, Lobby, eh? Right, let's go.
Yeah.
Race 1, Namaste. He is an absolute quality colt. He was an expensive colt out of New Zealand, good looker. I think the 1200 suits. Always a bit of a question mark with the wet track, but he didn't have long off after his first trials. He's only had the 1 trial. His gallop on Tuesday was good. Luke's been extremely happy with him, and we get Adam Hieronymus on. So it looks a good race from him. I think 1200 should suit. Bit of a concern with the wet track, but we just about have to get him underway. Great chance. Race 4, I Own a Merc. Lobby, this is your boy.
Yeah, one of my favourites. Yeah, he struck form at the right time with his last 2 wins. Probably distance a bit of a question mark tomorrow, but I think he'll get there. Small field, drawn a bit wide, but I think a patient ride again. He's got good wet track forms, which I think will take him a long way tomorrow. He's a super chance.
And he's got a great turn of foot too, so even though it's a short straight, he should be able to hopefully pick up any ground he needs in a short period of time, and we'll let him switch off early. Race 5, Bonita Queen. She's an excitement machine. She's a very fast filly. I think she's going super. If it was a firm track, I'd just about be labelling her. The concern is the wet track. She can get through soft pretty well, but if it's worse than that, we may even consider if we run. But a quality filly. Race 6, Point and Shoot.
Yeah, Point and Shoot's been going good. Big advantage to him tomorrow is out in distance. Zach Lloyd, not much weight on. I think, I think he's close to a good thing, Point and Shoot.
I love Lobby's confidence. And he's right, more than wrong of late anyway. So we're debating running him. I think we will. We've got Zach Lloyd on. It's a big advantage having Zach on with a lot of the better riders up at the Gold Coast. He gets into the no weight, he's fit. I do think the 1300 will suit, and I think even if he has to make up ground, Lloyd will be able to navigate the best path. So I think he's a big chance. Race 7, Baby Rider's been working the house down. Hasn't been quite firing. He may need a good track, Lobby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're just waiting for him to sort of, get back to a bit of good form. Tomorrow might be the day. Wet track, whatever. He might bounce back, but we're just waiting for him to show a bit of form before we can sort of really tip him.
Now, the next race is the new race, the Lakes $500,000. How good is Australia, mate? This is why you've got to get involved. This is just fantastic. We're at a two-pronged attack. I'm going to give the first prong, and this is hopefully what the aptly named for this weekend highlights. Lobby.
Yeah, well, geez, how consistent has he been since we've got him? Great third, his last run, out to the mile, which is where he needs to be. So I think he's a great chance. He's drawn to sort of be close. So hopefully, yeah, he's right up in the action.
Taking a few runs to get fit, I think that he'll be right there with the Lobby, and he's going well. Actually, his best form with no weight, he's a chance. But I think Robusto is going super. His last run was good. He showed 3 starts ago in the Festival Stakes he can get through a heavy track. I think Derby, Baker, Hieronymus could be the first winners of the Lakes, and lakes of cash for everyone. Lobby.
Yeah, beautiful. That's what we like, bit of cash.
He's my best of the day. I think he'll go really good. New addition to the stable, Sandpaper Derby Racing Race 9. Lobby.
Yeah, trials have been good. You can only go by the trials. His form looks good. He's well in the market. I see a few of the tipsters are sort of guessing. But, you know, last race, Baker.
Second last race.
Sorry.
And just has to overcome a wide gate. But I think he's going well. He's a really nice horse. Another anything Derby touch I'm very happy to be involved with. And he should go well. Then we get to race 10, All in the Mind, gate 1. Probably need it.
Yeah, definitely he'll need it. He'll be just quietly ridden, I think, just out the back, which suits him. One playing up there. Yeah, he's just going to need a few runs, All in the Mind.
Right, any questions? Break us up.
Okay, the question part is going off. Paul asks, what's the plan for Ride the River?
Ride the River, I think we've got a race possibly even next week from him. He's trialled well, he's come up nice. It took a little bit while for his coat to improve, but I think he's on the right path. So he'll have a gallop from Saturday, and then we'll decide where we go.
And Hatchie would like to know what's an update on where Line of Fire is at.
Hatchie, yeah, just been in. He's probably still a few weeks away from trialling, but looks good. And we'll get back, have a good look at him next week. But coming up nicely. I think last preparation he won a race, but probably didn't quite go to the level I was hoping. So I'm hoping he can sort of jump back to that level this time in.
And Andrew would like to know, what do you think of Lego Master?
Yeah, he jumped out this morning. He was okay. He's a nice horse, whether he's still a little bit immature. He's got a big frame, and maybe he's coming towards the end of it. But I'm just going to decide over the weekend whether we trial or whether we put him out.
What's doing with Cabalis?
He's gone out. He's had he's been gelded, and he's had a wind operation. So I think he's going to come back. I actually think he ran good races without. He sort of missed the jump and did a few things right. I'm confident we'll get him right for next preparation. He's a horse with a lot of ability.
And Mick, hi Mick, how you going? He's asking, is Starmay on track to return to the stable?
Yeah, she's in pre-training at the moment, so she's probably only a week or two away, Mick, so looking forward to getting her back. Hope you and the family well.
How's Spring Lee?
Trialled great. She's possibly going to run next Saturday, and I think she'll be a big chance. So if she's in, we've got Perfume, we'll still have a good day next week.
And what's your opinion on Outcast Alley? What sort of races will we target this prep?
Just target 2-year-old races. Her form's stacked up pretty well with one run she had, so looking forward to getting her back to the races, and she's still a few way off.
And will you aim for, within the law, to race in the slipper?
Well, one step at a time. Initially, we want to go to an English Millennium race, I think on the 8th of February, and that's 1100. Of course, try and make it 3 from 3, and that's worth $2 million. So she's going really well. We're happy with how she's going at this stage.
And here's a question about Robusto. Jason's asking, do you think he can compete in the Doncaster?
He's going to need a break at some time, so I'm thinking whatever happens Saturday, we'll probably put him out for a spell. May even miss the Doncaster. We may even go to a race like the Stradbroke Handicap with his rating. He'll get in. You can't go for it all, unfortunately, even though he's eligible for the Doncaster after winning the Ingham.
Okay, and Slossie wants to know, why don't you have a backpack, Lobby?
Oh yeah, no, I'll leave the backpacks to Luke. Still don't know what he's got in it. We'll have to go through it one day. And if you'll, he's got a new one. He's got actually a Toyota one now. So I don't know if he emptied the other one out, but yeah, we've got to look in that one week.
All right, and next lot of runners, Bjorn.
Right, let's go. Gold Coast, race 1, Shlar Gold. We call him Shlar Silver, 4 starts, 4 seconds. Hopefully he can make it gold. I think on form he's a big chance. A lot depends how the track plays. He's got a wide gate lobby.
Yeah, I think, his form is way better than all the other horses. Horses that, I know he's run second, but the horses he's run second to have been really nice horses. Wide gate, but I think Josh will bang him out. He'll get across, and very hard to beat.
Definite hope, just need luck. Race 5, Infatuation, the Fillies and Mares, $1 million. She was 4th in the 2-year-old race. Unlucky 6th last year in the 3-year-old race. Back here this year. Her run last week was very good. She's rock hard fit, should be able to put herself there, Lobby.
Yeah, probably the wet track and I suppose the backup. They're both question marks on her, but she's been here before. She ran a nice 4th as a 2-year-old in the Magic Million, so I don't see why she won't go good tomorrow.
Race 6, Shalailed, super last week. Definitely a tougher race, but he is going well. He's going to have to probably jump up a couple of levels to be competitive.
Yeah, it went terrific last week. I can't believe he was 10-1 last week. But like Bjorn said, it's hard to race tomorrow, but he's consistent.
Race 7, the Magic Millions 2-year-old classic. I've won the race before with Unencumbered, who's one of the first yearlings I bought here at the sale. OLA. Draw was key. She's got a good gate 3. She's rock hard fit. She's got a huge base. She's coming off. Really tough race. It's an even race, but her work on Tuesday was good. She's travelled up in good order. I think she'll appreciate the trip away from home, and I think she's in there with a live each way chance in what is a tough race. Lobby?
Yeah, barrier 3 all fell into place for a good, hard race. Luck's going to be the key.
And yeah, that's the one we want to win. But the next one we want to win is the 3-year-old race. $3 million like the 2-year-old race. 2 runners, 2 undefeated fillies, actually with a similar sort of profile. So there's not a lot between them in terms of what we see at home. Arriving home has got a better gate than Dance to the Boom, and she's 2 from 2. She was really good at Randwick last time. Karen McAvoy stuck with her from that race to this race, so that gives us some confidence. How do you see her, Lobby?
Yeah, I love her. She's actually my tip of the day tomorrow. Don't be worried about the wet track. She had 1 trial on a heavy 10 at Hawkesbury. If you just go in and have a look at it, she just went back early. She was nice and green. At last furlong on the heavy 10, she just ploughed through it. So she's got no worries with the track. She's in about gate 11. Very hard to beat. Big odds.
And Dance to the Boom, well, I thought she was super at Gosford. She jumped, she sat up outside the leader after winning at Canterbury from the back first up. Her work on Tuesday was excellent. I think she's a quality filly as well. She looks fantastic. I think she's got a really good base to run well. If the track does get a little bit wet, that'll be a bit of a question mark, but she's a stunning looking filly with a great attitude. I think she's a huge show. I might even lean towards her, so Lobby and I will disagree on that one. But just got to overcome a wide gate. We've got 2 champion jockeys there, Damien Lane and Kieran McAvoy. So these big races, you do need luck. You need to be in the right part of the track. And I guess we'll learn more as the day goes on. But nice to have 2 runners, 2 lovely fillies who are both, well, one's already stakes winner and the other one will get black type. So good to have 2 runners in a race like that. Go to race 9, 2 runners there. $2 million Magic Millions Cup, which we've won before. Of course, a horse called Redouble won it. And the lady holding the camera was a part owner. Okay, so Trickadore, good gate. It was a good second last week. He's fit. He's going to need luck, and he's jumping up 4 grades. But some hope.
Yeah, I reckon he's got a good hope. He's run at Randwick. It's terrific though, but he actually surprised me. He dead set stuck on real good. So if there's a bit of speed on in the race, we'll suit him down the ground.
And Battleton to finish us off. He has been in for a while, this preparation. We've given him a bit of a freshen up. His work on Tuesday was good. And I think he's some hope. We're probably going to have to let him find his feet, as we do if they go quick enough up front. He's a hope to finish off.
Yeah, he's hope to finish off. Yeah, bad gate, but he needs a nice soft run, so hopefully he can get it.
All right, best of the day.
Definitely each way arriving home.
Best of the day?
Mm-hmm.
Robusto.
Oh, you think Robusto can give Highlights 7 kilos?
Yeah, well, Highlights is a good horse, and I think he's still getting back to his best. So he's definitely in there with the life hope as well. I guess it all starts here, trying to get these horses in the next races. So if you're interested at all, please email georgia@bakerracing.com.au. It's nice to have a lot of runners at the moment, particularly in Saturday grade. and of course up here at the Magic Millions. I think we've got probably weight of numbers in terms of horses we've bought and received from the sale. We've probably got as many as any, and I think at the moment we're doing really well in terms of getting a positive return. So if you're interested, it'd be lovely to have you involved. Lobby.
Yeah, that's it. Get involved. We've got plenty there.
Last word. Any more? Done. Finished. Hopefully we
Well
can
done.
be one of those.
A bit higher.